Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hello everyone, welcome, happy Saturday. Hi everyone. I didn't know I was going to come today, but I'm here. I'm not going to be on Wednesday though, so I'm going to be missing out on Wednesday. But hi everyone. Hi Andrea. Welcome. Hi Crazy. Hi Noor. Hello everyone. Hi Philia. Hi TME. Welcome everyone. Hi Lala. Hello. Hi Sunshine. Hi Matthew. Welcome. Hi Love Light. Welcome. Hi Koala. Welcome everyone. How's it going? Hi Matthew. Um, Hi Mohammed. Hello. Welcome everyone. Hi Ariana. I don't know what I was gonna say, but hi Ariana. Welcome. Hi, hello. Hi Katika. Hello everyone. Welcome. There's no theme tonight. Tomorrow night I will do the full moon readings though. So that'll be fun. But yeah, there's no theme tonight. If anyone's new here, welcome to join the list. It has exclamation mark, join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. If you end up in the lounge is a wait list to be put onto the free list. So Nightbot chooses people at random from the lounge list to the free list. I try to do as many as I can, but sometimes the lounge has been pretty packed lately. So hopefully you find a comfy seat in that lounge when it's full. But I'm here for 2 hours, so I'll try to do as many as I can. If you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you go away and come back, you can write exclamation mark position to see where you are in the list, or exclamation mark timestamps to see where your reading was. I also post the timestamps in the comment section after the live. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description as well as a link to private readings. If anyone wants a private reading, you could do that. I usually do my private readings within 2 days, 24 hours usually. Usually they're pretty quick. But yeah, so I'll switch the screen so we can get started. But hello everyone. Hi my baby. Hello. Anything important that Spirit wants hello or hello Spirit team to know or has to tell hello? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae. But what does hello need to know right now from our spirit team, ancestors, angels, or Fae? Ooh, you have the Four of Cups and the Light. I feel like there's an energy here that your spirit team doesn't want you to forget who you are, right? Who you are doesn't mean to be who you used to be, because you can't be that person anymore. You've learned, you've experienced, you've done things. But it's kind of like trying to take a moment right now to figure out who you want to grow into as you transform, right? I feel that for you. You have the Knight of Cups in the dark, so I don't know if you're like thinking about love or how to connect with love or if love's coming towards you. I do feel like love is coming towards you. You know, it's taking its time. It's slow, it's steady, it's not moving too fast in any direction, but you know, I feel like you're being very strategic with your moves and how you're opening up your heart and that sort of thing as well, right? Yeah, the moon. There's still some mysteries yet to be unraveled. Yeah, I can feel that for you. You know, it's trying to figure out who you are, who you want to be, how you're going to get that chariot moving in that direction too. The Seven of Swords, I feel like it's a matter of you being completely honest with yourself, figuring out what strategies you want to take or what kind of steps you want to take moving forward. You know, I feel like overall your energy is very balanced with the Justice card here. I feel like there's good karma on your side. I don't know if there's again with the honesty, I feel like it's a matter of like you being really honest with yourself, with your expectations, and that sort of thing. Let's just see. What else does the spirit team, angels have to say for hello about this reading? Or about what's on our mind? Just ask help from others. Maybe ask advice from others. And a thought that you may be thinking is no. And wait. So I'm not quite sure what you're waiting for. Maybe it's a matter of getting all the information that you need before you take that leap of faith to get your chariot moving. Your chariot is moving, right? Chariot is like moving forward with confidence and positivity, trying to figure out what your next moves are, what your plans are, and all that sort of fun stuff. Yeah, trying to find the good balance, right? I feel like there is good balance though. Your justice was in the light. Kritika! Let's see for Kritika. Is there any spirit guides, answers, demons, or fae? What does Kritika need to know right now? Any spirit guides, answers, demons, or fae? I want to give Kritika a message. Ooh, you have the chariot as well. You're also moving forward in a positive light, alright? You have the page of swords in the dark. I don't know if someone's been sneaking around or lying or deceiving you in any sort of way. But I just feel like this page of swords is kind of like reeling your energy, kind of giving you some mixed messages or being judgmental. I'm not quite sure what their deal is, if it's someone from work. Because you have the Ten of Pentacles in the dark too. Oops, this one wanted to pop out, was the Ace of Wands. I don't know if you're trying to move forward in a new direction and this person is holding you back. Because I feel like this person is trying to create some sort of drama or dispute just because they feel like they have the authority to choose or prevent you from moving forward, or I'm not quite sure what their deal is, but I feel like the universe or your spirit team is trying to push you forward, planting that seed and figuring out what is next for you. Right? I just feel it's a matter of you taking that initiative. Let's see, because you have the Two of Pentacles. So it's kind of like juggling around what you need to juggle around to keep moving forward. You may not have the approval or the recognition or, the support you need to move forward, but I feel like you can make that decision on your own anyways, even if you're torn and it's a hard one to make. Right? You have the King of Cups in the dark too, so I feel it's kind of like choosing what you want to do, not allowing other people to choose for you or stop you. You're unstoppable. Yeah, the chariot, your chariot's ready to go. You don't even need gas. You have horses here pulling you, so there you go. Right? I just feel the sense of you moving forward with a purpose, with victory. Use all your willpower that you have to lead the direction you want to go into. Right? Hi, BB. Hi, hello. Hi, Mark. How's it going? Philia. Let's see for Philia. Any spirit guides, answers, the beings, or fae that want to come and give Philia a message. Is there any spirit guides, answers, demons, or fae that want to come and give Philia a message? What does Philia need to know about Eric and Philia meet up again? What is his current love energy towards Philia? Ooh, there's a lot of strength, a lot of passion, a lot of good feelings going on, a lot of good positive energy, right? A lot of positive energy. You have the sun and the light too, so things are shining. Things are glowing, right? Yeah, the Six of Swords. So I feel like Eric's not going anywhere. He's not moving forward, but he's not going backwards either. He's just kind of feeling stuck in the position that he's in. The Six of Pentacles, I feel like there was some good connection going there, good back and forth, good balance in the energy. I feel like I feel like they see you, they have a lot of good thoughts about you. You have the Four of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like it's not really that they're inflexible. I feel like they want to be flexible. They want to, but I feel like they're still holding back a little bit. What is going on with Eric's energy with them holding back? Ace of Pentacles. I feel like they want to start growing things with you. With the Four of Swords, or too much in their head, it's kind of like pulling them back or making them pause. not really jump forward too quickly, but overall there is some really good energy here. Good thoughts. There's not a lot of emotional feelings, but there's a lot of good positive thoughts. It's really good. Thank you so much for your donation, Tammy. Thank you. Matthew, let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? I want to come give Matthew a message. What is Tammy's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew? These just jumped right out, so we'll see. Ooh, what is going on here? What are Tammy's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew? The Ten of Pentacles. I feel like Tammy has a lot of things going on with her that's kind of holding her back from really opening up her heart towards you. I feel like she's thinking about you a lot, like too much, like overthinking, over analyzing it all. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of thoughts. Maybe too much thoughts, but not enough going inward with it, being in tune with her heart and her true feelings. I kind of feel like there's this energy where she's trying to figure out how you would work in or fit into her family, or how to fit you in with her work scheduling, or whatever's going on with that with the Ten of Pentacles, right? But I feel like, she's a little bit hesitant with what steps she wants to take moving forward. There's a Knight of Wands in the dark too, so I'm not sure if she knows if you're serious or you're playing games or what's going on there. I feel like, yeah, she's a little bit scattered in her energy and her thoughts. There's the Five of Cups, so I feel like she's still kind of hung up on someone from her past as well. I feel like it's over, it's done, but she still has like that heartache that she's still healing from a past love or a past situation that she hasn't overcome yet. There is the Eight of Wands too, so I feel like whatever the connection is between the two of you, she does want to move slowly. She's not in a big hurry to rush anything. The Six of Wands, not quite sure what kind of attention she is wanting to attract from you right now. Yeah, she's indecisive, overthinking it big time. Yeah, I feel like she's not really soul searching, but stuck in her head, not really focusing on what her heart truly wants. And she's at a pause, like, Matthew, he's so cute and everything, but like, what do I do with this energy? Davis, what? Or maybe. I feel like it's giving her a chance. She may be watching to see if you're really dedicated. She probably is watching what your next moves are. Like, are you interested? Not that she's wanting you to chase her, but seeing if you're really wanting something. That's what I got. Tammy! Let's see for Tammy. I forgot that I have to file an important report. Will I have enough time and support to file the report? Let's see. During spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae, I want to give Tammy a message. Will Tammy have enough time and support to file the report? During spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae, I want to give Tammy a message. Ooh, the Five of Swords. I feel like you'll have enough time, but I don't know if you'll get enough support if that's what you're looking for. Because the Five of Swords, right? Maybe some people will be just like not agreeing with the report that you want to file or whatever's going on with that. You have the Ace of Wands, so I feel like there's a new beginning. I feel like that's a good yes card for you getting it ready in time. There might be a spark of something, a spark of motivation, a spark of interest towards it. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like you have time, but it seems like there's a lack of support coming through. The Sun is in the dark too. Why is the Sun in the dark for Tammy filing this report? Nine of Cups. I feel like if you stick to the facts, stick to what is expected, what is traditional for this type of report, seems to be a positive outcome for you. Despite the lack of support, the Knight of Cups in the dark, I feel like there may be some energy of, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a lack of energy or what's going on there. Yeah, there's something going on outside. It's really distracting me. Sorry about that. But yeah, that is what I got though. I don't know if you wanted to clarify anything. What's the advice here? I think the advice is to do the report without the support, but yeah, I feel like there's a lack of support that you're gonna have to pull out all the skills and knowledge that you have to get it done. That's what I got though. Koala. James' true feelings towards Koala now, and is he spying on my account in social media? Let's see for Koala. Is there any spirit guide that James or Fae that want to come and give Koala a message? What are James' true feelings towards Koala? Is James spying on Koala's social media? The Empress is a yes, but it's not a strong yes, so maybe if he sees it or he notices it, I still feel like he's kind of not sure. Like, I feel like he's not making any moves towards anyone romantically, but he's just kind of stuck, even though he knows he's having romantic feelings for someone. I feel like he's feeling stuck on who exactly these feelings are for. Right? The King of Pentacles not feeling very confident in himself, not feeling very sure what his next steps are. Seven of Wands, I feel like he's very protective of his energy and trying to figure out what's what, right? You have the Hierophant in the dark. Let's see for the Hierophant in the dark. Why is the Hierophant in the dark? Five of Swords. I don't know if he's like, I don't know. Justice. I feel like he feels like it actually between the two of you. You feel he's spying? Probably, right? It's yes, but it's not as strong yes. It's in the dark, so I don't know. Maybe he's spying on you, but doesn't know that he's spying on you. It's like, oh, I like this person, but I have romantic feelings for someone, but they're not putting two to two together. They should, but I feel like they're not for some reason, or they don't believe it. Alright? The justice, there's a good balance between the two of you. It's just, I feel like he's feeling very guarded. Yeah, I feel like you're just gonna tell him, like, straight up, hey, James, this is what's happening. What are you gonna do about it? You're welcome. Let's see for Muhammad. What are Sophia's feelings, thoughts about Muhammad right now? Is her love for Muhammad increased? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Muhammad a message about Sophia's feelings? Are Sophia's feelings and thoughts about Muhammad increased? Ooh, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is in the dark, so I'm feeling that Sophia does want some alone time with you, or is hoping for some alone time with you. I just feel like the Three of Cups in the dark. Um, I feel like she's not quite sure where her social status falls with you, if that makes any sense. I feel like she's kind of questioning that a little bit. There's a temperance, or mind, heart, and soul is not quite aligned. So her thoughts and her feelings and ideas are not really matching up. The Page of Swords, I don't know if there's been a lack of communication between the two of you, but I feel like she's waiting for you to take action with the Knight of Swords here. Right? Justice. Things are not playing fair lately. Let's see what's going on with Sophia's energy towards Muhammad. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. I don't know if she's worried about you sneaking around, or if she's the one that may be seeking someone else. I'm not sure. Six of Cups is in the dark too. I feel like there's something she's waiting for you about. So I don't know if she's waiting for you to communicate with her or take action towards her, but she's still hesitant. She's still. I feel like her love energy is still the same. I don't feel like it's increased at all. I feel like she's very suspicious. Like, I don't know if she has like trust issues, or what is her hesitation, right? That she feels like there's an imbalance. I feel like she's worried about something that's happened in the past. And the Seven of Swords, I don't know if she feels like you're lying about something, or she's not being completely honest herself. The Seven of Swords is there. But that's what I got. Ariana, why is my ex roommate still lingering on my mind after all these months? I don't regret anything towards her. Okay, so why is my roommate? I don't know what I said. So what is? I still doesn't want to come out right. Let's see for Ariana. Is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Fae that want to come and give Ariana a message? What does Ariana need to know about her ex roommates? The lingering energy. Why is she on Ariana's mind after these months? What's going on there? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, and destiny is on your side. I feel like it's because the cycle between the two of you has not completed. So I feel like the two of you at some point are going to have another round of whatever the connection is between the two of you. Maybe the universe is like, roommates didn't work. Let's see if we can make this work in another way. I don't know if she's going to start working at your job or what's going on there, but it seems to be indicating that the cycles between the two of you, the way things are flowing, has not completed. I just feel like with the Wheel of Fortune too, that there's this energy of like having a deeper understanding of each other and like questioning things and like why now? Like why is this destined for us to figure things out together kind of energy? Because you have the Seven of Wands. I feel this energy of you wanting to stand guard, wanting to protect your energy, wanting to protect yourself. Or maybe this is her energy, I don't know. But I feel like, it's going to cause the cycle to stay stagnant until the two of you figure out where the two of you fit in, kind of thing. You have the sun, so there's a lot of positive energy there, right? I feel there's happiness, success, optimism. Will things go well the second time around between Ariana and her roommate? Will things go well a second time around? No. Why are they meant to not get along moving forward? Ace of Swords. I guess there's some sort of clarity or realization supposed to come to your mind that you gain from each other. There is a King of Cups in the dark, So I feel like there's a lack of support around this energy. Maybe some passive aggressive energy coming through. Maybe some control issues. Yeah, but I feel like you're going to meet up again. Maybe at a social event with the Three of Cups here, or a party of some sorts, or I don't know. That's what I got though. Cherry Blossom. Let's see for Cherry Blossom. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Cherry Blossom a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Cherry Blossom a message? You have the Knight of Wands. Romance seems to be on the table here. I don't know. The Three of Swords. I feel like you've been going through some healing and figuring out what kind of things on your mind or in your heart that you want to move past or release, or I just feel that trying to move on, right? The Three of Pentacles. I feel this energy of whatever's on your mind. There's something that's meaningful. There's something that's there that you're going to be bringing your focus to if you haven't already. You have the Strength card, so I do feel like there's a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of confidence trying to come through. I feel the sense. I also feel the sense of you wanting to attract someone towards your energy that you feel loyal to or really deeply connected to. You have the Magician in the dark. Sometimes it's just a matter of you not knowing or not seeing who this person is. Who is the Knight of Cups? Sorry, not Knight of Wands. Who's the Knight of Wands that wants to come towards Cherry Blossom? Five of Swords. Maybe someone has broken your heart before. You feel like you're finally healed. Maybe they are finally healed from whatever happened and wanting another chance with you. The Five of Swords, I feel like they want to reconcile with you. I feel like they wanted to talk to you about moving past the issues the two of you had before, make peace. So yeah, I feel like they're going to come back being more charming, more romantic. Maybe they had a chance to mature a little bit more. Five of Courts. Okay, so they haven't changed. The Knight of Cups. I knew the Knight of Cups was going to come out there. I feel like they're all romantic and all, but I feel like they're not really down to being serious and responsible, if that makes any sense. But that is what I got. Love Light, hello. How would Casey and an old friend respond to an email about working on this brand together? Ooh, that sounds exciting. These two is what came out. And this one, not quite sure what that is about. We'll figure it out. For Love Light, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, genius, or fae? Will Casey respond about working on a brand together with Love Light? The Tower. I don't know if something has happened between the two of you in the past, or if it's just the chaos of the energy the two of you are in right now, of trying to make the time to meet up or whatever's going on there. I don't really feel like there's a strong negative energy coming through. I kind of feel like more like there's some chaotic energy between the two of you that may be like out of sight of each other's control. Because I feel like there is going to be options though with the Seven of Cups. I feel like there's going to be multiple options or multiple choices or things like that of what's going on. You have the Temperance in the dark too, so it's kind of like just trying to find the balance of it all and how to make it work and having patience enough to deal with it. The Five of Wands, I don't know if there's a lot of fight of competition. Like I feel like it's more about fighting the competition seems to be a worry or a stress. Let's see, the Knight of Swords though, I feel like there's like a sense of liberation, a sense of freedom. Like, oh, we can finally do this. We can finally get together. So I feel like things are going to work out. but it may be a challenge. Let's see, what does love light need to know about this energy? You just stopped talking? Okay. Yeah, I feel like there is a challenge, but yeah. I feel like there's nothing really holding you two back from communicating and working on the brand together. I feel like you get a lot of recognition, a lot of praise, a lot of success. Right? 61's a badass success. Courage. So I feel like the cards, universe, spirits, I don't know, giving you some strength to move forward with this. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be challenges for sure. Things are a little bit chaotic between the two of you, but I feel like, yeah, it would be a good move um to do it. I don't know if you sent the email yet, but I feel like, will Casey actually respond to Love Light? Will Casey actually respond to Love Light? The Nine of Cups is yes, but it may take them longer to respond, right? I feel like it'll take some time for her to settle the chaos and figure out what's going on. I hope so too. I feel like it's looking good. There is some challenges, but I feel like it's possible to work them out between each other. It seems like it would be successful if it did. Well, I hope so too for you. Sending you definitely positive vibes. Tammy, I'm wondering if my neighbor with the leather jacket and the motorcycle is interested in me, as I felt a spark when we met and since. Okay, let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Is the leather jacket motorcycle dude interested in Tammy? Let's see. Ooh, the Page of Cups! Alright, the Eight of Wands, there's definitely sparks. Maybe shocks too, not just sparks, right? The Page of Cups, I feel like there's this energy of um romantic surprises, right? I feel like a romantic surprise is like on the horizon for you, is what I'm feeling with the Page of Cups here. I also feel like there's this energy of being passionate and open to whatever's going on between the two of you. Just having that connection, right? The Nine of Wands. I don't know if it's just your guards were finally down or you felt comfortable or relaxed in that energy in order to finally feel these sparks, shocks, fireworks, I don't know. That's coming through. I think there's gonna be some quick, fast-paced changes in your energy. You have the Two of Wands. It's like, do I play it safe? Do I trust this person? What's going on here? Let's see. How does the motorcycle dude feel about Tammy? I feel like they're thinking about expressing their feelings towards you. Three of Cups. They're wondering if you want to go dancing, right? I can feel them thinking about that. Hi, Monica. Long time no see. How are you? The Hierophant, I feel like they're looking for something traditional. Do you want a traditional, old-fashioned type of relationship? Page of Pentacles. They don't want to rush it, Slow and steady seems to be the way. But yeah, I feel like those sparks are real. You both felt them. Tammy, I'm wondering if my neighbor with... Oh, nope. I read that one already. Well, Welcome. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you too, Tammy, for your donation. Let's see for Walt. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming towards Walt in July? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming towards Walt in July? Ooh, the Six of Wands. Zambada success, alright? Not quite sure what's going on with that, but I feel like you are going to be getting some recognition, some praise, some good attention of some sort towards you. The Six of Wands, I just feel like there's a sense of you putting yourself out there, gaining some victory, like really having a boost of success. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so you know the element of change would not be in your favor. Karma may be a bitch, but you know. Let's see, what does Walt need to know about the Wheel of Fortune in the dark? I feel like there may be some disappointments in July, or something may just feel outside of your control. Okay, so there may be like some delays or some disappointments about a fresh start or beginning of some sorts. I don't know if it's a beginning in action or relationship or what. But you have the King of Cups here. So I do feel like there's this energy of you mastering your emotions and not allowing your emotions to mess with your plans, your decisions, or anything like that. I feel the sense of you staying calm and professional, especially under pressure. Right? Yeah, especially under pressure, just kind of like trying to keep that balance, that flow of doing what you feel you can, of what's fair, what, you know? You have the Nine of Cups in the dark. What's going on with the Nine of Cups in the dark? I just feel like there may be some sort of thing that is just temporary, but I also feel like making sure that you're not getting too relaxed in the success, that you're still putting in the same amount of work and effort that you have been, even though you feel like there's a sign of relief because you're getting things done and successful. I feel it's a matter of still showing up and still putting in the hard work and the effort. You know, don't slow down because things are looking good. Seems to be a warning that's coming through here. You have the Three of Pentacles, so I feel there's going to be some good collaboration, some good teamwork, some good connections coming your way as well that may help you along your path with this success. You know, the moon, there's still a lot of things to be unraveled. Not everything is crystal clear, so expect the unexpected as well, or be open to any sudden unexpected changes coming your way. You know, there is a full moon on tomorrow night, Monday morning, so you know that can shift the energies as well. But that's what I got. Hi, Bernard, how are you? Lala, G's true feelings about the package I sent for his birthday. Let's see for Lala. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are G's true feelings about the package that Lala sent for his birthday? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does G feel about the package Lala sent for his birthday? For the Two of Wands in the dark, not in the dark, it's in the light. I just feel like there's this energy of, um, like playing it safe. I'm not quite sure what that means between the two of you. Like playing it safe, like not really rushing to emotions and not really rushing into thinking a certain thing or not. I feel like they were a little confused about the package or confused about how they were feeling about the package, if that makes any sense. Not quite sure what it was, but I feel like the Fool is in the dark. So I feel like they were a little bit reluctant to say something or do something, or I feel like they're not quite sure what this means, or like how should they respond maybe. But I feel like they feel less stressed, less pressure. Like I feel like they have a sign of relief. Like they feel good about it, whatever was stuck in their mind before. I feel like they feel better or they feel content with their energy. The Emperor's in the dark too. Let's see, what is this energy of the Nine of Swords and the Emperor in the dark? Page of Wands. I don't know if there was communication between the two of you since then, or if there's going to be, because I feel like there will be. You know, with the Page of Wands. I just feel the sense of being flirty, getting some flirty messages, being playful, trying to figure things out. The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like even though they're feeling exhausted and overwhelmed, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of mixed feelings coming through here. They can't decide of how they feel and what they think. They're just, a lot of things are going on in their mind and in their heart, and they don't know what is what. But that's what I got. Andrea, what is coming up for Andrea in love? Past or present or future? Let's see for Andrea. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae that want to come and give Andrea a message? Don't forget our members only readings on Mondays. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Andrea a message? What's coming towards Andrea in love and romance and passion? Oh man, you don't want to connect with her again? If you have to fight the universe on that one, Ariana. Let's see for Andrea. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Andrea a message? What is coming towards Andrea in love and romance? Passion. Ooh, I feel like you are going to meet someone or run into someone. I feel like at a social event of some sorts with the Three of Cups here. Because I just feel the sense of you being excited and talking and, having a good old time. There's a Five of Pentacles though, so I feel like things are still a challenge in your energy that I don't know if there may be some like work issues or something that may come up as well. You do have the Wheel of Fortune though. Luck, timing, and destiny is on your side though, right? I just feel like the element of change is on your side, going with the flow with the cycles, maybe questioning things a little bit. But I feel like your energy is in the right place for love and romance and attracting love towards you. I feel like there's a lover out there. They just don't know that you exist yet. But I feel like you will meet them at this social event and turn the lovers back into the light with love and romance and passion. What is the love energy that Andrea is attracting towards her? What is the love energy that Andrea is attracting towards her? Ooh, closure. Not all connections are meant to be, except closure. So I don't know if someone from your past is trying to come through with the Five of Pentacles. Doorway. So an opportunity is about to present itself that leads to a new person. I do feel like you're going to be meeting a new person at some sort of social event, but it could be someone from your past maybe trying to come through and asking for closure as well. With the Five of Pentacles, that would make sense for the hard times. Falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. That is what I go on. For Tammy, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What does Tammy need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What does Tammy need to know right now. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, new growth, right? New connections, maybe, right? The Ace of Pentacles. I just feel like a new door is opening for you. An opening with possibilities, with abundance, right? You have the Queen of Pentacles in the light too. So I feel the sense of your energy being very loving and nurturing and caring and loving and all that sort of fun stuff coming through. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. So I feel like that's the night, right, in the last reading. What is coming towards you, you know, they just haven't connected yet. They're still not sure exactly what their next moves are. You probably don't know what your next moves are yet either. The Six of Pentacles, right? A good give balance between the two of you, good give and take kind of energy. I feel the sense of you like being on the same page, with having the same values, beliefs, or things like that. The Hangman is just a matter of waiting to see how things play out. Why is the Hangman in the dark? Because I feel like there's just a little bit of stagnation, or just kind of like feeling stuck or at a pause. The High Priestess, trust your intuition like always, right? Trust your intuition. I feel like this person may turn out to be the King of Swords. Someone who's very logical, very direct, very honest, you know, who may not be good at making decisions, may often be indecisive, right? The Two of Pentacles, trying to juggle if you're going to or not, kind of thing. Kind of feel this energy, you know, when you find a daisy, you know, like, does he love you? Does he not? You know, you pluck up all the petals. Oh man, I feel that energy coming. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Crazy. Danielle's current feelings towards crazy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Danielle currently feel about crazy right now? Ooh, too many cards. Let's try that again. Maybe this is the wrong deck. We'll try another deck to see what happens. For crazy, what does crazy need to know about Danielle's current feelings? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give crazy a message? What are Danielle's current feelings towards crazy right now? I feel like Danielle is kind of confused, right? Not quite sure what decisions or choices to make moving forward. I feel like they don't want to go into this blindfolded, or they're not sure what they're getting themselves into with their thoughts and feelings. The Nine of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like they're not quite sure exactly how they're feeling towards you. I feel like there's a lot of thinking, maybe a little bit of overthinking of everything, how it's played out. You have the Eight of Swords in the dark, so I don't feel like they feel stuck, but they're not sure which direction to move towards, right? Their chariot is at a pause. Why is the chariot in the dark here? I just feel like there's a little bit of weakness. They don't really have a lot of confidence in themselves. I don't know if they've been dealing with some life problems too. Yeah, the tarot. Kind of feeling they're dealing with some life challenges, and there's a tarot, the tower. I feel like they want to spark that magic wand of passion and romance towards you, but they're stuck. They're stuck on something and they can't take action. Right? The Knight of Swords is in the dark. They're stuck. What is the best advice for crazy with this situation? It's not that he doesn't have feelings. He just doesn't know. He doesn't know exactly how he's feeling, right? He obviously has feelings with the Nine of Cups, but he's not really sure what exactly those feelings are or what he's going to do about it, right? I feel like there is a spark of passion between the two of you with the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. You know, the Knight of Swords is romantic too, but it's in the dark. So it's kind of like, do I take action? Do I not? I feel like they're avoiding doing some soul searching and really digging deep of what they really think and feel about you. I feel like they're in denial about some things. The Page of Swords is in the dark too. So I feel like they're not really being completely honest with themselves of their thoughts and feelings and actions and all that stuff. That is what I got. Alice. Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What are Kyle's thoughts and feelings about Alice? Does he miss Alice and regret losing Alice? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Does Kyle regret losing Alice? The Page of Wands is yes. I mean, they're all kind of a yes, but they do regret losing you for sure. But I feel like with the King of Cups in the dark, they're not really sure exactly how they feel about you. You know, I feel like they think that they miss you and regret losing you, but I feel like their emotions are not quite there, right? You have the Seven of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel like there's some frustration, feeling impatient about something or something just not working out between them and whatever their feelings are towards you, because I feel like they're really holding back on their feelings. The King of Swords is in the light too. So I feel like they were honest with you and everything and that sort of thing. But you have the Ten of Cups in the light. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like you have regrets, but they also feel happy for you that you're moving on. Because I feel like they can't decide how they feel about you or what they think about you. You know, I feel like they're still happy to communicate with you, but I feel like they're also happy for you. So I feel like it's both. You know, they regret losing you, but they are happy that you're moving on. The Ten of Cups is in the lights, right? So I feel like they're feeling happy that you're moving on, right? The Ten of Cups, I feel like, you know, the cycle between the two of you has completed. The Ten of Cups is like, you know, full circle, either a commitment or a completion. So I feel like they're happy for you that, you know, you're moving on, despite the regret of them losing you. That's what I go with. Ivy, career reading for Ivy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ivy a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ivy a message? What does Ivy need to know about career? Ooh, yeah, the Four of Wands in the dark. I feel like your current energy right now is just not feeling happy, right? The Four of Wands. Not feeling complete, not feeling happy, not feeling like you belong, maybe. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like this is what's showing your progress, right? I feel like you're very reliable, very hardworking, very practical in your energy, very, you know, you may be slow, but slow and steady is a good energy as well. Very disciplined. You have this Eight of Wands in the dark. So I feel like your hidden strength, like I feel like one of your strengths is that you have patience enough to go slow and not rush it so that you're not making a mistake. So I feel like you have really good, strong qualities that I'm not sure if you're unaware of them or not sure of how to use them to your full potential. You have the moon in the dark too. So I feel like your best next steps forward would be to be completely honest with yourself, trust your instincts, trust your intuition, release any fears you may be holding back from boosting your career, moving forward in your career. What does Ivy need to know about the moon and the dark energy? Maybe it's a matter of releasing any restless energy or stress or anxiety energy type of thing. You have the Knight of Wands in the dark too. I feel like if there's any lack of planning or lack of motivation, whatever that is, take a step back, evaluate your situation, see where you can really put your heart and effort into and what you want to come of it, right? Because you have the Emperor here. So you're in charge of your destination of where things are going and how things are playing out. Just kind of you getting into the driver's seat and seeing what's going on there. What does Ivy need to know from the spirit team for their career? Says take action, right? The Knight of Pentacles too. Take action. So does the Emperor. Abundance, right? Big happy changes are coming your way. And look at that. The Emperor. Right? Take charge of your destination, your career. Don't be afraid. Build on that strength. Blue, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will's energy towards me. What is Will's energy towards Blue right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Will's energy towards Blue right now? I feel like Blue's energy is, I feel like they have good energy towards you, good feelings, good thoughts. But I feel like they're not like in love with you though, like not romantically. There is the Empress in the light, so I feel like they feel very nurturing and creative and supportive towards you, though I feel like there's no communication between the two of you. There's a Hierophant too, so I feel like they feel like the two of you are kind of like on two different timelines. You're both not quite on the same page. So I don't know if it makes them feel like you're more of a rebel or if it's more. I don't know, because I just feel like with Hierophant here, they're trying to let go of old beliefs and stuff like that. Maybe they feel like they're a little unconventional in their ideas or their thoughts. The Eight of Swords. I feel like they have a sign of relief that that the two of you are not a couple. There's no romantic feelings between the two of you. King of Swords. They feel like they've spoken all the honest truth towards you. But that's what I thought. Thank you again for your donation, Blue. Culture. Guidance for work this week for culture. What does culture need to know for work this week? Try that again. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae that want to give culture a message? What does culture need to know for work this week? The Sun. There's a hidden message from the universe. The Five of Wands. So there may be some conflicts or competition at work this week. I don't know what's going on with that. Five of Wands, I just feel like there's this energy of arguments or jealousy or I don't know, some sort of struggle going on there. But I feel like overall the energy will be positive with the sun energy. There will be some success. There will be some, some good energy going on there. You have the Page of Swords in the dark. So I don't know if it's a matter of someone holding back information or not being completely honest. What's going on with the Page of Swords in the dark for culture? Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to be in not the greatest mood. I don't know if they're just jealous of you or what's going on there, but they may create some drama of some sorts. I feel like there's going to be some sort of complications that may, drag on because you have the Four of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel like there's some greed coming through, some controlling. Something from the past may resurface with the Six of Cups here in the dark. I feel like there's going to be some difficulty moving forward. I feel like there's changes that no one's going to be liking. The Queen of Cups is in the light, so I feel like it's a matter of you being positive, you be the one that, let's say everybody's gonna be fine, everything's gonna go well, because you may feel like you're out of options. It may feel like this cycle's never ending, but yeah, whatever's going on there, I feel like you got this. You're gonna move forward. Slow and steady seems to be the way to go. Don't rush it with the Knight of Swords in the dark. I feel this energy of like keeping your emotions in check. Don't let them run wild. Oh my god, hi Jay! Rara, hello. General love reading for Rara. What does Rara need to know right now? In love and romance. What's coming towards Rara in love and romance right now? Ooh, the Seven of Pentacles. The Five of Cups is in the dark. I feel like whatever's going on, you're like rebuilding trust or rebuilding some sort of energy in your love life kind of situation. Because I feel like with the Five of Cups in the dark too, they're just kind of like processing things, accepting the changes as they come and like moving forward. You have the Seven of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like slow progress is still progress, right? Even though it may be feeling too slow, it's still going, right? I feel like there's this energy of you being persistent, channeling in your intuition or your visions or whatever that is to try to see things more clearly. Because I feel like things are not exactly black and white kind of thing. They're more beautiful colors, right? You have the Ten of Cups in the dark. So there's been a falling out between you and someone. Because I just feel like there's a disconnect or some tension brewing. Yeah, I feel like it's not over. It's just kind of some stress that just needs to be taken out. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles in the light. So yeah, I don't know if there's been some conflicts about money, but I feel like, the work life struggle, the financial struggle seems to be real. Death card, resisting making changes, resisting changing. What's going on? What are these changes that need to happen between Rara and love and romance, right? The Queen of Cups is in the dark. I feel like you're holding back on your heart, holding back on truly expressing how you're really, truly feeling. I don't know if that's causing an imbalance between you and someone because I feel like there is a connection here. I don't know if this is a past connection, a present connection, or what, but I feel like the two of you still have things to connect with or work out or get closure from or something. Two of Cups in the dark. Yeah, I just feel like, if there's some trust issues maybe feeling like it's one-sided where you're doing all the work and they're not, or I'm not sure how this is playing out. Nine of Pentacles. They still got feelings for you. They're still romantic towards you. They just don't know they don't know what their next gameplay is. That's what I got. Jay, what should I know about my last ex but don't? Let's see for Jay. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae? What should Jay know about their last ex that they don't know already? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae? What does Jay need to know about their ex that they don't know already? I feel like your ex still loves you. I don't know if you know that or not, but they still love you. You still feel like family to them. The King of Pentacles is in the dark though, so they're all out of moves. They're not making any moves towards you right now or thinking about it because they're out of them. I feel like they know that they escaped out of the relationship from you. And I feel like they thought that was a good move, but now they have regrets. Yeah. The Ten of Swords is in the light too, so I feel like, they feel defeated. They feel defeated. And despite what's going on, they're trying to heal and move forward with the Five of Pentacles. They're trying hard to make some positive changes. I feel like they've learned a lot of things about themselves or about being in a relationship. But that's what I got. Bernard, what's going on with Bernard? Is Bernard in the house? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Bernard need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Bernard need to know? Moon readings. Doing moon readings tomorrow, Bernard. What's going on in July and August and September for Bernard? So I feel like this is July, right? July, I feel like it's a matter of you soul searching. I feel like you're going to be working really hard, having a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things to get done. Probably going to be harvesting some good information or good answers of some sorts while you're soul searching there. You have the Four of Swords in the dark. So I feel like you may be feeling restless to take action in July, but I feel like things are going to be moving fast because you're going to be so busy. What does Bernard need to know for August? August, I feel like you're going to be focused on your commitments, your work, your things that you have to get done, right? I feel like you're going to have a good balance with your mind, heart, and soul. I feel this energy of you not just getting things done, but I feel this sense of either you helping someone else or someone's going to be helping you out too. You have the Four of Cups here. So I feel like there's this energy of you reflecting on things, right? You have the Hermit too. So a lot of reflecting, a lot of thinking, a lot of soul searching energy is coming through, which may make things feel a little bit stagnant come August. The Seven of Cups, you may feel like you're out of options or out of choices. I feel like it's a matter of being realistic with your options. I feel like if you have commitment issues or commitment choices to make, like focus on what is best for you. What does Bernard need to know for September? September's looking good, Bernard. Look at that. The High Priestess, trusting your intuition, right? Being creative, staying calm, not feeling pressured, or being able to stay calm even when you are feeling pressured, right? The Star, I feel like it's just a matter of, trusting the universe and how you're moving forward. You have the Three of Wands here, so I feel like working well with others, like co-workers or teamwork efforts is not going to be that great for you in September, but I feel like you will get some good communication with the Page of Pentacles about your work situation. That's what I got. Ladybug, hello. What's going on for Ladybug? There's no theme today, Ladybug, but I will give you a general reading. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Ladybug need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ladybug a message? What does Ladybug need to know right now? There's some negative energy coming through here, but you do have the sun, so that's a good one, right? For the sun, I just feel like there's energy of you moving into something better, something more joyous, more happiness, more fulfillment towards you, whatever that is. I feel like it's not going to be easy. I feel like this transition is going to be very challenging, very testing your patience kind of energy, but it does seem positive. I feel like there's going to be some growth. Yeah, the Magician in the Dark. So I don't know if there's going to be some like communication blocks, you know. The 29th of June is the first day of Mercury being in retrograde, and that does create a lot of communication, tech issues, and that sort of thing. So that may be affecting you during that time. You have the Six of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel like, I feel like moving forward, especially in July, is more about you focusing on yourself rather than trying to find the balance between you and everyone else, right? It's not a matter of giving, it's a matter of receiving and focusing on your own energy to kind of balance yourself out with the Justice card here. Because I feel like things may not play fairly for you, things may be tough. But I feel like whatever's going on, you are going to get through it. You have the Four of Pentacles there. So I feel the sense of even though you're being cautious, you're just going to be like staying in your comfort zone, and that's okay to just focus on your energy. Right? The Knight of Pentacles might be a butt cheeks, so whatever their deal is, just ignore them because they're butt cheeks, right? They may try to lead you in a different direction than where you want to go, so be mindful of that. It does seem to be like there will be some good collaboration and good teamwork efforts, right? I think you will meet a new good connection though with the Three of Pentacles. So I just feel the sense of you. I feel like there's a lot of money on your mind, like how to make money, how to grow money, how to manifest money. I don't know. But I feel like things are really going on there. That's what I got. The Three of Swords, or maybe some heartbreaks with this Knight of Pentacles. They're a bit of a butt cheek. But that's what I got. Thank you, Lululemons. How is Leo affecting Cappy? Let's see. For Lululemons, thank you so much for your donation. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lululemons a message? What does Lululemons need to know about the Leo affecting the Capricorn? How the Leo affecting the Capricorn? I feel like the Leo is affecting Capricorn like really crappy, right? The Nine of Cups is in the dark. So there's a lot of emptiness, a lot of, you know, I don't know if the Capricorn feels like, or the Leo feels like, I don't know, I feel like there's a money issue, but I feel like Capricorns and Leos are generally really good with their money, so I'm not quite sure what that is about. The money issues coming from the Nine of Cups. The Two of Wands, I feel like they can't decide what kind of path they're on or where they're headed, you know? There's a Five of Cups in the dark too, so I feel like there's some emotional challenges coming through for them as well, like especially with being fair, right? Which is kind of a strange energy for a Leo and a Capricorn. I feel like Capricorns and Leos, they both don't play fair. They both like to do their own things. So, Page of Pentacles. Overall, I feel like they work well together. I don't know if they do work together or if they just, cooperate well together in general. You have the Eight of Swords in the light. So I feel like they have to be connected towards each other. Like they're struggling with separating themselves from each other. Why is the Eight of Swords here? I feel like they feel kind of powerless without the other. Yeah, like I feel like they do work well together. They have similar ideas, similar thoughts. But that's what I got. Yeah. It's a very strange energy why they feel connected when they're not happy with each other. I feel like they're just not getting along, you know, especially with materialistic side of things, right? Like the sex is probably really good, right? Sex with a Leo is probably really great. But I don't know. The Seven of Pentacles is in the light too, so there's some sort of sparks with all that that's not really going on. Just online friends? Okay. Yeah. They do feel connected. It just seems like it's a strange dynamic between the two. Seven of Pentacles, like the ones, I don't know if it's the Capricorn's energy, she keeps trying to have patience for the Leo, but things are not growing. The Ace of Wands is in the dark. Things are not progressing, but they do still have a connection. Yeah, of course. Leos always want the attention, yeah. Yeah. Let's see for DC. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you again for your donation, Lululemon. Let's see for DC. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith that want to come and give DC a message? What does DC need to know about July for DC's birthday? Will DC be traveling as well for studies in the second half? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith? What is DC's energy going to be about? July is DC's birthday month. I feel like your birthday month is not going to be as exciting as you're wanting or hoping for. Because I feel like the Page of Swords, you may be getting some news that doesn't really go with your vibes. I don't know if just the energy in general is going to be a little bit inconsistent or not knowing what exactly is happening there. You have the Eight of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like things are going to feel slow around your birthdays. Right? Two of Swords, not quite sure what decisions to make. I just feel a sense of playing, like, kind of feeling overwhelmed. Yeah, I feel like there may be, I don't know. I don't know if it's just a matter of, like, not being able to see somebody or people that you're wanting or hoping to see may not come through for you. Will DC be traveling? Will DC be traveling? The Magician is the yes card. Will DC be traveling for studies in the second half? Yes. Will the last part be affected? DC needs to complete an internship. Will DC have good luck completing the internship? Yes, the Six of Pentacles. There's going to be a good balance, a good give and take energy in completing the internship. I feel like this is more around your birthday festivities may not be as planned. You may have to like reschedule things or postpone things or change things. Yeah, or maybe some stresses and worries coming through around your birthday. But the internship thing, the studies and the traveling seem good. They seem positive. You may be a little bit lost in which direction to move towards or which direction to go to, but I feel like you'll figure it out. Let's see for Noor. What was Mahmoud's impressions of Noor when you saw Noor yesterday? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae? What were Mahmoud's energy and impressions towards Noor yesterday? I feel like whatever repressed feelings they had, whatever disagreements they thought they had towards you, they see it differently now because there's the Ace of Cups. Like they see a new beginning, a new start of emotions towards you. I feel like they would like to take a leap of faith towards you, despite what was going on before. I feel like it's still kind of one sided. Like I feel like they feel their needs or wants and their desires are kind of more important than yours. Because I feel like they're just kind of seeing what they want without really having a real open heart about your feelings and your impressions and that sort of thing. What is going on with the King of Cups and the Three of Wands in the dark? The Sun. So there is some positive energy coming through there. It's just they're trying to make a decision about what they want to do and what they want to, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's whatever they want to, like they're not quite sure what they want to do towards you or what actions they take. They seem to have feelings for you again, like new feelings that they didn't have before. E-Rides, hello. What's coming towards Eli E-Rides? I don't know what I was trying to say. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give E-Rides a message? What's coming towards E-Rides in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming towards E-Rides in love? Ooh, there's some negativity around here. I don't know if you're still healing from a broken heart or what's going on with that. But with the Three of Swords in the dark, I feel like there is healing. There is some emotional release. I feel like there's been some lessons learned as well when it comes to love. I also feel like there's this energy of you walking away from something or walking away from, I don't know what, but also like forgiving, and I just feel this energy of like forgive and forget kind of energy coming through with that. You have the World in the dark, so I feel like there's some sort of cycle that's not complete yet. I don't know if it's about you going back towards your ex or what's going on there. Because I just feel like there's a lack of closure. There's a lack of completely ending things. It's like something that's still lingering. The Nine of Cups is in the dark too. So I feel like, there's some emptiness, it feels like you're feeling like if you put more effort into it, if you made the changes, or how would things be? But it's kind of like you would be doing all the heavy work, right? That where the other person wouldn't be with the Ten of Wands. So I feel like they haven't changed. I don't know if it's just they carry baggage with them or what, but there is the Eight of Pentacles in the dark too. For the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel like there's this. I feel like there's some disappointment, some scattered energy, just feeling burnt out. Yeah, focusing on what was instead of focusing on what is, right? Because I feel like, You know, letting go of the past, you know, letting your heart heal and closing whatever the cycle is so they can see some fresh new opportunities that are right behind you. And I feel like that may make you move forward. Because with the Eight of Cups in the dark, you're kind of like stuck in limbo and not moving forward. But that's what I got. BB Love, hello. Cappy Cap, hello. Next actions towards Cappy Cap. What are Cappy Cap's next actions towards BB? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What are Cappy Cap's next actions towards BB? The Hierophant is in the dark, so I feel like Cappy wants to keep things a little bit untraditional for whatever reason. I feel like they're feeling a little bit of a rebel here. I feel like they want to do things a little unconventional. I'm not quite sure what that means for you. But you have the Ace of Pentacles, so I feel like they want to take action towards you, right? The Ace of Pentacles just wanting to focus on long term, maybe make a commitment towards you of some sorts. I feel like there's a lot of love, happy energy between the two of you. I don't know if you had like similar childhoods together or what the energy is. But with the Six of Cups, yeah, I just feel this love energy coming through, like wholesome vibes. Yeah, I feel like you have like a past life together or something. There's a Four of Cups in the light too. So I feel like there's this energy of like just kind of like focusing on the energy. Just letting the energy do its thing. I feel like Happy thinks about you a lot. The Two of Swords is in the dark. They're not quite sure what their next moves are, what their next decisions are. Right? Things are still up in the air. Things are not clear yet. They're unsure. They're trying to have faith in the universe, but they kind of doubt the universe at the same time. Let's see. What are Cappy's next feelings or actions towards BB? Anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. So maybe they're trying to make some decisions to come towards you, but they haven't quite settled on anything yet. That is what I got. Thank you, Lululemons, for your donation again. Thank you. Lululemons, what's Cappy's problem with Leo? I'm curious about where things are heading. Let's see for Cappy. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Cappy's problems with the Leo? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Cappy's problems with the Leo? The Empress is in the light. So I feel like most of the issues is that the Capricorn and Leo are both very stubborn, right? They're both very stubborn energies. I feel like the Leo can be more stubborn than the Capricorn, but you know. With the Empress and the Light, I just feel like Leo wants things to just fall naturally and traditionally. They don't want anything to be out of tradition, right? The Empress and the Light. I feel like they love the nurturing love, the creative growth, the support, the abundance, without any hard work kind of thing. The Six of Cups, I feel like what Capricorn knows is not a great balance between the two of them. I feel like I feel like the Capricorn realizes that they're struggling with moving forward with anything, friendship or anything else, right? I feel like they do have a lot of good conversations with the Page of Cups here. You know, they may feel like they're committed towards each other with the Ten of Wands, But it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. It doesn't come easy. So Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is like wanting to be ambitious, wanting to be decisive and passionate, but yeah, I feel like the Capricorn just stands on guard, you know? They don't really trust the Leo all that much. I feel like the Capricorn has a lot of boundaries. Yeah, doesn't really see that much of a future with them. But at the same time, they kind of like the attention at the same time, though. That is what I got. Mike, my supervisor cut my hours. Where will I find my new job? And will I pay my bills on time? Let's see for Mike. Mike's supervisor cut their hours. Where will they find a new job and will it pay the bills? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and like Fae? Will Mike find a new job and will it pay the bills on time? The Seven of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like it all depends how exhausted you are, how overwhelmed you feel, how, it all depends where your energy's at. Like if your energy is in the right place, if your focus is in the right place, right? Because where your focus goes, your energy is going to flow. But if you're focusing on not getting a job in time, then your energy is going to drop, right? Instead of like, yes, I will get a job, I'm setting my intentions, I'm going to pay the bills on time. Five of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like you're going to resolve the issue one way or another. Something's going to come through for you. I feel like it's going back to something that you've done in the past. The past seems to be your savior kind of energy here. I do feel like it all depends what action you do take. But I feel like things are not going to be as bad or as stressful as you feel like they are. There's going to be a load taken off of you, like just a stress release where you're going to feel more content or more stable in your energy. Yeah, I feel like you're going to walk away from stresses and lighten your load somehow. You're moving forward in a positive light. It's going to take some willpower, going to take some patience. Going to take some thinking outside of the box, but also going back, retracing your steps, and maybe something from your past may offer you a job faster. That's what I got. My baby. Let's see. What do my angels and spirit guides want my baby to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give my baby a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give my baby a message? And that was a really bad shuffle. What does my baby need to know right now? First thing I feel is like whoever's been sneaking around on you or hiding in the shadows or lurking on your Instagram or whatever, I feel like they're going to come clean. Like, I feel like there's going to be a new beginning. They're just going to come clean, like, hey, I've been stalking you or whatever. I'm not even quite sure what that is. But I just feel like there's this energy of them really coming clean and wanting to spark a new spark with you. So I don't know if this is someone you already know, but I feel like they know you because I feel like they've been watching you. Or watching your social media. But the Ace of Wands and the Light, I just feel like there's this energy of growth and potential with them. I do feel that with the Ace of Wands. I think it's the Ace of Pentacles, but I do feel that with the Ace of Wands because I feel like their initiative is going to trigger things with you in a positive light, even though there may be some slow movement. I feel like they're not really ready to rush into anything. They're just kind of at a pause. But I feel like things are not really that positive though, because you have the Five of Pentacles. I mean, I feel like it's positive. I feel like they wanted to tell you who they are. What's going on with the Five of Pentacles in the light? Six of Cups. So I know this is like someone from your work that's watching you. Because I feel like they're kind of like trying to wait for you to make a mistake, or like they're watching their moves to see if you deserve a new beginning. So I don't know if it's like a raise or promotion or what this spark is. But it seems to have to do with something from your past with the Six of Cups. Yeah, you're moving forward. I don't know. I just feel like this someone's going to come into your energy. You're going to figure out the truth about them. They're going to make the energy feel stale, feel stopped. There's going to be some hard times with the Five of Pentacles. I don't know if that's work-wise or financial-wise. There is going to be some sparks of new beginnings, though, with the Ace of Wands. Because I do feel like there's going to be excitement, some motivation, some momentum moving forward. The Six of Cups, the happy nostalgia energy coming through with the Chariot moving forward. But there is going to be challenges before things get better. Like I said, things may get even worse before they get better because of the Five of Pentacles. And that's what I got. Tanya, what does Tanya need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Tanya need to know right now? What does my mom feel about Tanya right now? What does Tanya's mom feel about Tanya right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Tanya a message from her mom? What does her mom want her? What does her mom feel about her right now? The Two of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like your mom is feeling that you sometimes misunderstand her, or she sometimes misunderstands you, or it goes both ways. I'm really feeling the sense of misunderstanding, feeling overwhelmed and stressed and disorganized in the chaos of things. And just your mom struggling with some sort of balance or how to juggle things or yeah, there is the Ace of Wands. So I feel like there's a lot of love from your mom towards you. I feel like they see your potential, they see your growth, they see your accomplishments, but at the same time, they're struggling with understanding. With the King of Wands in the dark, I don't know if your mom's misunderstanding is coming from someone else's influence. You know, the King of Wands here. I just feel like they are very arrogant, very self-centered, not really, them not really understanding the dynamics of what your situation is. The Six of Cups, I feel like there's a lot, your mom is really focused on the nostalgia messages. I really feel like, she misses how things used to be, wishes she can return to that while still moving forward. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things going on in your mom's mind. Oh, that makes sense. Your brother and your dad. Okay, yeah. What does Tanya need to know about this energy? What does Tanya need to know about this energy? The Ace of Swords. I feel like it's a matter of like clearing your mind and really tuning into your mom's true energy without the influences and without the chaos around her. Trust your instincts and your intuition when you're connecting with your mom. I feel like your mom loves you a lot, does care about you, does want to understand you, just doesn't know how to put all the pieces together, and is causing some chaotic energy inside of her. Doesn't know how to stand up to the King of Wands, whoever they are. You know, she's not very good at standing up, it seems. I feel like she tries. I don't know. That is what I got. Yeah, I feel like she kind of feels the same about you. It does seem very complicated. Yeah, there's a lot of things to be worked out there. Yeah, that is a tough one. For Elephant, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Elephant a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Elephant a message? What does Elephant need to know right now? You have the Knight of Wands in the dark. I feel this energy of some sort of commitment issues, or maybe feeling you're overwhelmed and you don't feel like you can commit to another thing. Not quite sure what's going on with that. I just feel like there's this energy of feeling overwhelmed. Because I feel like there's scattered ambition everywhere. Like I want to take it all on, but I can't. Um, yeah, there is a Knight of Swords and a Light too. I feel this energy of you wanting to be ambitious, wanting to finish all your goals or plans or whatever's going on there. But the cycle of things is just, making things difficult. So I feel like thinking outside of the box, maybe trying from a different angle or switching things around a little bit. I don't know if it's your scheduling or your planning or your routine or what needs to be switched around a little bit may bring a positive light towards you. What's going on with the Hierophant in the dark here? 3 of Cups. Maybe you just need a good night out. Right, a good couple of drinks or something to just whew, release all that energy within yourself. To see the light, all right? The Nine of Wands, like feel the sense of relief, like letting some guards down or letting loose a little bit, right? I just feel this sense of, even though you're stressed and defensive, you may have some breathing room coming through here. What does this mean for Elephant? 5 of Swords, defend your position, right? You are right. Don't back down. Fight the battles that you feel are worth fighting for and let go of the battles that are not worth fighting for, right? That is what I got. Oh, thank you so much for your donation, Tanya. Thank you. Gigi. I think Tanya just wanted to clarify. I see it now. Can you quickly clarify the King of Wands is my dad or my brother? Yeah. Moonbeam will help you with that. Let's see for Gigi. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Gigi a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Gigi a message? What does Gigi need to know right now in general? Oh, you want to ask? Okay, never mind. My bad. Tanya has a different question. For Gigi, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Gigi need to know right now? I feel like with the Seven of Wands in the dark, there's this energy of feeling a lack of motivation, right? Lack of motivation. I don't know if you're worried about your reputation or your position or what's going on with that, but you have the Hierophant in the dark too. So I don't know if things have been feeling a little bit outdated or unconventional or just you feeling lost. I don't know if this has to do with your business or your work. But I just feel like, ugh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm tired of doing the same old thing. I want to update stuff or reinvent yourself. I don't know. The Four of Cups is in the dark too. So I feel like there's going to be a new, fresh opportunity coming your way. I feel like it's a matter of you improving your mindset. You know, if you want to update things, like update your mind, you know, where your focus goes, your energy flows in order to take action in the right direction. I feel like it's a matter of focusing on the clarity, right? The Knight of Swords goes with logic, goes with information, resources, truths, facts, you know, the proof, rather than just moving forward on a whim without any clear direction. You have the Three of Cups in the dark, so I do feel like, you know, pleasing other people is not really helping the situation right now, or not getting other people's opinions is not going to help right now. Just kind of be focusing on yourself and your decisions you want to make moving forward. I don't really feel like it's a matter of you trying to figure out everything. You know, you don't have to weigh your options. It's just a matter of you focusing on your ambitions of what direction you want to move towards, right? You have the Hangman here. So it's a matter of letting go of outdated beliefs and focusing on bringing in new ones, new ideas, new motivations, new, yeah, get your wheel turning in the right direction, because I feel like right now you're kind of focusing on it going backwards. So it's kind of like shifting your mindset, right? Changing things from your perspective, changing up your ideas with something new would improve the energy. That's the point. Kenya! I'm gonna try my best with this. Okay, so specifically, okay, I don't know what the first part of the question was. Thank you so much for your donation. So can you please help me with that exact feelings he has for me? And specifically, things have turned quite complicated. Feels like a whole block in which we are totally unable to communicate. So specifically, what I want to know about V is that there has been ups and downs in the connection, but I just have a deep connection to him. I can't sway away logically, which I usually do. Let's see for Chanya. What are yours and his zodiac signs? Do you know what your zodiac signs are? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Tanya a message? What does Tanya need to know about V's energy and their connection with each other? What's going on with V's energy and their connection with each other? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? They all fell face down, so I feel like these are not the right cards for this question. Let's try this one. Bring spirits, your guys, and their names are Fae. I want to come and give Tanya a message. What are V's feelings and intentions with their connection? What's going on with V? Their connection with Tanya. You're a Capricorn and he is a Virgo. Sounds like there's too much earth. The ground is cracking. Oh my goodness, let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot of chaotic energy, eh? I feel like both of you are very balanced, though. You're both connected in earth, right? You're both mind, heart, and soul is very connected, very balanced, very patient with each other, which is probably part of the reason, right? Because Virgos and Capricorns can potentially be very patient. But you're both equally very much independent as well, right? Yeah, the King of Swords is in the dark. I feel this energy with the Ten of the Queen. I feel a mixture of the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords in the dark, with wanting to stand your ground, but also feeling defeated. Let's see what's going on with the King of Swords in the dark. I don't know if it's just a matter of the Virgo being over analytical. King of Swords. King of Swords. Knight of Swords, King of Swords. Why is the Five of Wands in the dark? Right, I feel like you're both avoiding talking about your emotions. I feel like the emotions is what really needs to be opened up and communicated with. You both need to talk about your feelings. I know all Capricorns are not the same, but the Capricorns I know really don't like to open up about their deep, dark emotions. And the Virgos I know really don't like to dig deep into their deep, dark emotions either. You know? You're supposed to just know. But you're both are not mind readers, so I feel like it's a matter of having a deep conversation about what your heart truly says. Like, really express your feelings. Not what you guys think what your feelings are. Like, I feel like it's kind of a tension between both ends. I know you want to know about V, but I feel like it's like, you know. But I feel like it's not really a competition or it's not really a conflict or anything. It's, like there's not like a fight or an argument or anything like that. The Five of Wands is in the dark. It's just a matter of how to learn about each other, but I feel like that has to happen with the two of you having a heart to heart. Right? The Queen of Cups is in the dark. You need to pour your emotions out. Like, really, without confusing your emotions with your thoughts. Sometimes we think we feel a certain way, but dig down in our heart, do we really feel that way, It's like sometimes you watch something, you're like, ooh, I'd really like to have that. But deep down, do you really want to live like that, Do you really want to live in that big mansion and have to clean it even though it looks nice? I just kind of feel that energy really coming out here with the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords. There's too much thinking, not enough loving. What the heck? What's going on here? What's going on with this energy? What is going on with this energy here? King of Wands. Yeah, there's no emotion. The emotions are in the dark. The Queen of Cups, repressed feelings, feeling overwhelmed, feeling exhausted, causing an imbalance No one's getting the attention they both want, it seems. That's what I got. Yeah, I feel like you both need to pour your hearts out. Which is hard, I know, right? Because Virgos, you know, they can be overcritical, they can be very anxious, they can be perfectionists, they can be nitpicking at things. They worry a lot, they doubt themselves a lot, you know? They like everything super clean. I know Capricorns do as well. So you're both very similar in your energies. But that's what I got. I don't know what the last little bit was. Is there any emotion in the picture? I feel no, like there's not any emotions, right? Wanting the attention doesn't even have emotions. There's no emotions. Like I feel like there's a lot of thoughts. There's a lot of thoughts. So wanting to take action, wanting to communicate, wanting to connect. There's a lot of those energies of the two of you wanting to connect. But the imbalance, the Two of Pentacles, what's causing the chaos is the lack of expressing emotions. You know, just saying I love you is not really expressing emotions. Like, you know, like dig deep into the emotions. Jasmine, like I feel like there is emotions there, just the two of you are not expressing them. Let's see for Jasmine, career reading. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message? What does Jasmine need to know in career right now? What does Jasmine need to know in career right now? I feel like in a career there is going to be some positive changes if there hasn't been already, but there will be, right? You have the Five of Pentacles in the dark, so there's positive changes despite the struggles. I know there's probably been some work or money issues. There's probably been some struggling, but I feel like the energy is going to change. There's going to be some positive changes. But I do feel like it does come with you seeking support or seeking guidance from some sort of, I don't know if it's seeking guidance from your workplace or from something else. You do have the Five of Swords in the dark. So I feel like whatever it is, you are going to be resolving the issue soon. I feel like maybe you're turning to action. So I don't know if you're like returning to work or returning to a position or returning, I don't know what you're returning to, but it also seems to be a positive energy. You know, it may not be exactly 100% fulfilling, but it is going to be more positive. You have the Magician, so I feel like there's some talents and skills that you haven't tapped into that would be helpful as well. You have the Nine of Swords in the dark, so I feel like you're going to be releasing any stresses or worries. I feel like there's going to be, again, asking for support from someone, communicating with someone, talking to someone seems to be the answer to rise above and make some positive changes here. Yeah, stagnant. I think it's not a matter of hanging on, it's a matter of letting go of whatever you don't need to hold on to anymore. Move forward and ask for guidance, get some support. Because I feel like you do have a future with your career. Something wants to be successful, right? I feel like success is approaching. You're gaining momentum. It's a matter of looking ahead with confidence, with boosting your ego, turning your Queen of Pentacles in the dark and back into the light, right? I feel like it's just a matter of you believing in your strength, believing in your confidence. Nurture your confidence, right? I feel like you are resourceful, you are responsible, you are all these things that you can manifest what you want to manifest in career, which will boost your income, weaken your worries. Love. I feel like there's a matter of deciding what people you want to connect with, who you're confined to, with your energy, and figuring things out there. That is what I got. May, what does May need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? What does May need to know right now? Ooh, someone wants to express their feelings towards you. I can feel that. I feel like you have options. You have options. So, yeah. The Seven of Cups. I feel like you may feel overwhelmed with the choices or decisions or things that are going on. Not quite sure what that means for you, but I feel like with the Seven of Cups here, there's this energy of temptations and desires and not knowing which ones are which or having mixed feelings about which way to go. You do have the Page of Cups, if it's a matter of being in tune with your feelings. What do you truly want and desire, and how you're going to navigate how to get it, right? Are they realistic for your timing right now? Are they realistic for what you got going on? I also do feel like someone else is going to be expressing their feelings towards you as well. Your Empress is in the dark, so I don't know if you've been feeling moody or disconnected with your energy or just not feeling as grounded as you generally do. Because I feel like with the Empress in the dark here, there's some I don't know if it's overthinking or money issues or what's going on there, but I feel like something is coming to an end. And this end is going to bring some new opportunities, right? You have the Two of Wands. You hold the whole world in your hands, right? The world is your oyster. It's just a matter of choosing what your next steps are that are realistic for you right now. Even though you may have a lot of dreams and desires, it's a matter of being real with them and figuring out what your next moves are. Because I feel like with the Two of Wands here, there's this energy of choosing a path, but it does come with you exploring your options, which options are best for you, which ones you feel like you could feel connected with without seeking advice or attention from others, I feel. King of Pentacles, yeah, right? You're better than the Queen of Wands. You're the King of Pentacles. Being very grounded, very reliable, very patient in your energy to grow your business or grow your career, whatever that is. I feel like whatever you're trying to grow or what you're trying to improve, it's just a matter of you deciding that you're going to trust your confidence and move forward with that. Thank you, Tanya, for your donation. Thank you, Soul Child, for your donation as well. Thank you so much. M51 is DJ the Physician dating someone? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is DJ the Physician dating someone? I feel like a no, but I feel like they're dealing with a bad breakup. So I don't know if someone cheated on them or what, but I feel like they're dealing with a really bad breakup that's causing an imbalance in their energy. And I feel like they really don't want to talk about it right now. And I feel like they're feeling a little lost about what direction to go into, right? The Two of Swords. They're making a tough decision on how to move forward with what they've been dealing with. So I feel like they're in the healing phase of still. Like I feel like they're still hung up on this person, even though there's been some betrayal, heartbreak, breakup kind of energy. So the answer is no, they're not dating someone, but they're not in the best mindset either for dating. Tanya, can you check all the emotions in this connection that resonates best with me? That there's a huge lack of emotional expression. Do you want me to check what your emotions are? That's you for Tanya. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tanya a message? What are the emotions in this connection that resonates best with Tanya? That there's a huge lack of expression. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are the emotions in this connection or lack of emotions from Tanya. There's a Hierophant and a light. So I do feel like overall. Nope, where his I did that all wrong. Okay, I did that all wrong. Sorry about that. I did that all wrong. Let's see for Tanya. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fae? What are these emotions? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is going on with these deep, dark emotions towards Tanya? Similar energy came out. You both are on the same page. Whatever you're thinking and feeling, I feel like he's thinking and feeling too. The Hierophant. Like I was saying with the Hierophant, I feel like there's this energy of both wanting to stay on both of your comfort zones. I feel like he wants to stay in his comfort zone. I feel like you do too. I feel like there's still more to learn about each other. You both don't have all the answers. He definitely does not have all the answers. The Five of Swords is in the dark. I feel like he would like to resolve the issues. I feel like he would like to make peace and make progress with you. The Eight of Swords. I feel like they stress and worry a lot, which is typical for a Virgo. They're always stressing or worrying about something or other. You know, they hold themselves at a higher standard than everybody else. Like they feel like they, like they feel like they should be perfect in everything that they do, right? So I feel like when they feel like they're not being perfect enough, they take it, they're hard on themselves for it, is what I'm trying to say. The Nine of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like there's a fear of you leaving. They do fear you walking away. They know that they avoid expressing their emotions towards you. They know that. I feel like they're not quite sure exactly what their emotions are, but I feel like they have detached themselves from the emotions out of fears and worries. Overpouring of love. They're genuine. Their feelings are genuine. There's a lot of love, a lot of emotions, a lot of passions, right? They do see you as their queen, right? Queen of Wands. They see you as a sexy, vibrant being. They see you as very passionate, very seducing, love energy. I feel like there's a little bit of jealousy where they feel like they're not as good or as perfect as you are. The Knight of Wands is in the light too. Like they have a lot of love, a lot of romantic feelings towards you. It's just expressing them is really difficult. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. There's a lot of love there. Like they do have a lot of love, a lot of respect, a lot of, but they're hard on themselves with it. Yeah, so like what? A lot of worries, a lot of stress. Soul Child. Let's see for Soul Child. Can you tell me how I should keep moving at my job in the spa? I feel like I'm being purposefully, purposefully shut out of conversations, and I'm a manager. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give soul child a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give soul child a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give soul child a message? How should soul child keep moving at the spa? I feel like this is old energy. I'm gonna try this again. Journey spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. How can soul child keep moving at the spa? There we go. You have the moon in the dark. So I feel like some sort of realization or truth or something is just going to come towards you soon. But I just feel the sense of releasing any fears or worries, especially about feeling left out. Seems to be a strong energy coming through. I feel like with the moon in the dark too, there's this energy of um having clarity and being more aware of yourself, like your own energy, that your energy isn't producing any negativity. So if you're feeling left out, or if you're feeling negative in any way, I feel like that energy may be really strong. You know, some people's energies are stronger than they realize. So I feel like it's a matter of having a little check in about what exactly your energy is and where your focus is at the moment, right? Because where your focus goes is where your energy is going to flow. So I feel like it's a matter of directing more of a controlled energy with your focus. You have the temperance in the dark, so it's kind of like working towards turning your temperance back into the light. With your temperance in the dark, it's kind of like a lack of patience, um, a lack of balance, a lack of peace in your energy, and kind of like not feeling happy or satisfied with your work. So turning it around is kind of like having more patience, feeling more balanced, more grounded with what you want to produce and what kind of energy you want to radiate, right? We all have energies. Um, when you walk by someone, you could just tell that they're in a bad mood or a bad without even seeing their face kind of thing. Um, that's you picking up their energy. The strength card, I feel like you do have a lot of strength. You have a lot of courage. I feel like you're a good manager. You're a good person. I feel like you are appreciated. With the strength card here, I feel like you have a lot of good qualities. It's just a matter of taking more control over your energy by turning your sun back into the light too, of being positive, being playful in your energy. I don't know if like being the manager is really stressful, very hectic when things get really busy, especially when you feel like everything lands on your shoulders as the manager. But it's kind of like have some fun, be some playful energy. Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there is going to be some new beginnings for you with the Ace of Pentacles here, because I feel a sense of you really feeling like you're connected, feeling more stable, more grounded, energy's coming through. I feel like business is really going to be successful. Yeah, because I feel like it's because your energy, right? Because you have the temperance in the dark. So even though you're trying to do these things, you're not emotionally feeling like your energy is not really feeling it, right? It's like, I don't know, like I kind of feel like you want all these things. So I feel like that's why the sun's in the dark is kind of like shifting your energy. Like even though the sun means you're happy, with the sun in the dark is like you're happy with a little dark cloud over you. Your temperance is like you're trying to be grounded, but you have one foot kind of floating away. So part of you is grounded, part of you isn't, where you need to be fully grounded and fully in control of your energy. I feel like that's going to open some new doors for you and new energy, and you will be more successful in your business as the manager too. But that's what I got. You're welcome. Tarot healer. Let's see for tarot healer. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give tarot healer a message? What are things that tarot healer needs to know most currently? What does tarot healer needs to know the most currently? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give tarot healer a message? Ooh, you have the Seven of Cups. I feel like you want to know that you have options, you have decisions, you have choices to make. You may be having more options or choices than you realize you have. I feel like with the Seven of Cups here, there's this energy of you. I think it's a matter of like directing your focus on something that you can stick with, something that you feel like you can live with long term. So I feel like there's a mix of desires and illusions and expectations and doubts and worries all mixed together, with maybe clouding you from seeing all the options and choices you have. You know, some are good, some are bad. It's just a matter of choosing. You have the Queen of Wands in the dark. I feel this energy of feeling a little bit stubborn or a little bit stuck on something. I don't know if it's a matter of like wanting more attention or more appreciation or how that's playing out for you. You have the Magician here. I feel like you have more skills and talents than what you give yourself credit for. With the Magician in the dark too, I feel like there may be some misunderstanding or like blocked communication or confusion. I'm not quite sure what is going on with the Magician in the dark. That's confusion, right? Because you have the Ace of Swords, so some thoughts or ideas may be clouded over. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. I don't know if you feel like you're feeling misunderstood. What's going on with this energy? With the Ace of Swords in the dark. There's some trust issues coming through with the Seven of Swords too, or what's going on there? Because I feel like there's an energy that is blocking you from seeing these opportunities here. I feel like these opportunities may lead to a lot of success in your career with the King of Pentacles, because I feel the sense of you really building something for yourself, either a business or a boost in your career, whatever's going on there does come with you feeling more steady, more grounded, more sensual in your energy, more reliable to what you want to achieve here. How can Tarot Healer release the block? How can Tarot Healer release the blocks that are coming through? King of Wands, right? Taking action with your heart. Let your heart do the leading, not your mind. So, get out of your head and into your heart and see what happens, right? So it's a matter of choosing which one you feel best with your heart. Is it about myself? Is this energy about tarot healer self? Is this energy about tarot healer's self? The stars, yes. You feeling inspired and creative and emotionally, like trusting the flow of the universe to help guide you. I feel like all this has to do with your career. I could be wrong, but the Knight of Pentacles, like really getting things done, growing your business or something, making the decisions that you feel like you can lead with your heart and your emotions. That's what I got. You're dealing a lot with that. Yeah, it's a matter of trusting yourself. Don't overthink it, right? If you have a feeling, go with it. Don't overthink it. Trust yourself. Especially if you're a tarot healer. You know, you gotta trust yourself. Yeah. You got to boost your ego. That is what I got. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you. I will be back tomorrow for moon readings. Hope you all have a great night and a great Sunday tomorrow. But yeah, see you all next time. Bye everyone. Thank you. Bye.